relics of the ancient past. Chaos rises, shadows cast. A force of nature, wild and free, bringing worlds to their knees. Waters rage and cities fall. In his wake he conquers all. Chaos reigns, his power untamed. In his wrath none remain.
Alright, everyone. We're finally back for more trails into Reverie. Last time we continued doing Lloyd's route, and it looks like we finally got into the Reverie corridor. So let's see what this Reverie corridor looks like, and stuff like that. I'm also letting you guys know that the votes are in for the character that you guys want to see next, for the votes, and Gamma 2 is actually gonna be the next character for the after Xenix. Also, just to let you guys know, this I'm recording this right after watching the Tekken 8 finals world tour thing. I'm not really as big of a person to watch that type of thing, but someone did tell me to watch because of the fact that the Falcon Rum trailer is going to be out, and you should watch it because something was going to happen, and I'm kind of glad that I did, because my boy Armor King is back. They revealed him right at the end of the trailer, so he's technically a teaser, so he's the next character. So we're gonna get kind of like what they did with at the end of the stage reveal, the Pac-Man stage reveal, and then they showed Falcon Rum at the end of the stage, at the end of that trailer, showing that he's the next character reveal. They did that for Armor King here in Falcon Rum, and everyone, when Falcon Rum was on stage, in the video, no one was happy. Everyone was like, "Oh, okay, we'll watch just to see what he can do." As soon as Armor King showed up on the stage, everyone freaked out and stuff like that. Everyone, they were excited to see Armor, and as much as I love Bandai doing that, and stuff like that, showing what character is next, I also hate it because of the fact of the matter is that now, because they have that reaction from the crowd, they think that everyone's excited for Falcon Rum when they're not. Everyone was losing it over Armor King. They weren't excited for Falcon Rum, but now Namco thinks that everyone's excited for him, and they're not. They're more excited for Armor King, and now we have to wait until September or October for him. And like I told you guys before, in this, they needed to release Armor King. Armor King was the only one that could save Tekken 8, just like he did for Tekken 7. Now now comes the waiting game, and see if Armor King can truly save Tekken 8, because we know that Anna didn't save it. She made it worse. We know that Falcon Rum's not gonna save it because no one was excited for him. Everyone was excited for Armor King. I know I am, and I love his new design. You know, because his new design's very similar to his Tekken 7, except for instead of gray and red, instead of gray and red, they made him gold, black, and with red hair, and I love I love the design. I love Tekken 8's look. Now, if you guys are wondering, Nazo, are you going to be buying the season pass 2 now that your boy's in? That's debatable. Even though that he's in there, even though he's in there, it's still debatable. I'm part of me wants to get it because of him, but because of the fact that I mean, oh, and the fact that there's going to be a new character and stuff like that, like, but we don't know what the new character's going to be like, we don't know what the new character's going to be like, and stuff like that, so that's what I'm a little scared of. Like, are we gonna get like a Craig Marduk replacement? Are we gonna get a Julia Chang replacement? Are we gonna get Lei? Are we gonna get like a replacement for Lei? Because the thing is, we don't know where the new character's from. All we know is that it's a new character, and it's like it's not really a blue, like an aqua blue. It's more like a sea green. Like that's why people were like concerned about it being Craig Marduk, because how Craig Marduk's Tekken 7 looks like, that type of green. That's why they were concerned. Or similar to the the lights here on this game here, the light green here in this game, and stuff like that. So people, and no, if you guys are wondering, no, it's not going to be a guest character. It's going to be a new official Tekken character. Now, we don't know what region they're from. We don't know nothing about them. We don't know if they're going to be male or female. We don't know. All we know is that it's going to be a new character. And stuff like that. That's all we know. So, new character that's coming out in the winter. Meaning we might see the character, like, my opinion, we might not see the new character until either January or February of next year of 2026. And then season 3, if season 3 is a thing, I'm not sure if it is, but if it is, I don't think they're going to start it until maybe until April, because that's when they started season 1 and season 2. They started on April Fool's Day for both years. And again, people thought that it was an April Fool's joke, and I think they're gonna keep doing that. So I think season 3 for Tekken 8, if Tekken 8 season 2 does good, will be out April 1st, 2026. but that's just my opinion. Also, if you're wondering, yeah, I am paying attention. They are pretty much the tree here is where we go and heal those and those two platforms there that weren't lit up yet. Those are our shops. Those are in-game shops. So like if we want like healing items or weapon upgrades, or if we want our customization, like with the hair, like the characters' outfits and hair and all that stuff, that's where those are. That big orb there, that was in between there, that is, and I hate it, the gotcha system where you'll get orbs or crystals, and you'll get orbs or crystals. We're not fully explain. It hasn't been explained to us yet, but what I do know is that there are three different types. There's a gold type, red type, and a blue type. Gold type means characters. Blue type means daydreams, and red means mini games. So, someone's coming through that mirror. Oh, Reen's group. Okay, that's odd. But to be fair, when Lloyd's group was about to get shown up, Yuna, Kurt, Altina, and Captain Claire? Or Major Claire? I keep forgetting that she got promoted in the third game. But yeah, looks like that them showing up actually met a condition for this area. And it looks like but it makes sense that Reen and his group would show up, because if you remember when we were first showing up here with Lloyd, Reen showed up on the screen on the side there saying what. So I'm guessing he was being dragged into the mirror, just like Lloyd was at the same time. But anyway, yeah, right now they're just talking about, that this place is odd and stuff like that. That's not what the major thing is. Also, I just noticed that I hit a 1,050. Thank you guys. Continue supporting, continue subscribing, and stuff like that, and turning on notifications and enjoying the videos, because a lot of good content is coming going forward in the near future. So yeah, I'm hoping that you guys will be enjoying the content and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know when you guys will be seeing this. It might be like during the summer, or it might be beginning beginning the fall. Again, I'm not sure. I like to get content early as much as possible. By the time you guys, if you guys are wondering when I'm recording this, it is the 20 May 25th. But again, like I said, I'm not 100% sure if it'll be June or July, or even August by the time you guys see this. I just know that there's a lot more content coming. I'm trying my best to do this on my own ever since the dude that was supposed to be helping me with this franchise is no longer able to, so I haven't really been motivated to continue this franchise. Like, I want to play it, for you guys, and I'm enjoying the franchise, trying to play it on my own time, try so I can, like, get my motivation back. But it's hard. It's weird and hard to do because, I did it with him for 3 years, and the fact that, I have to do it on my own now, it kind of hurts, and you kind of lose motivation after, not after having someone with you on that journey for 3 years, or for years, not just 3 years, but years in general. And then the person that was going to help you, that was helping you with the journey, is unable to help you, period. That's it's kind of hard, and you kind of like, and that you want to continue, and that he would want you to, or they would want you to continue, but you're suffering, and stuff like that. At least that's how I look at it. And that's kind of why I'm doing it. Yeah, I might be doing it more often because me and him were doing it 2 days a week. But, and I might be doing it longer than how me and him would do it. Like, we would do it like 30 to 40 minutes, up to an hour. It would be rare for it to be an hour, and stuff like that. But the fact that, we were, and the fact that we were working on a story and stuff like that, but the fact that, yeah, the story is still going, and stuff like that. But it's not, and that's kind of why I'm in my, doing this, shape-shifting and being in and trying to master this ability, because I'm trying to, master this power. And that's part of the story, is trying to master the power that I have. Yeah, they're still talking about the corridor, the Reverie corridor here. And stuff like that. Yep, just like I thought, it's a shop. the pink slash purple one, that is a shop, and the reddish orange one is also a shop. And then that big one, that big thing, is a yeah, that big gear thing, that is okay, that thing there, those are where you can do the rank up, and that's where you get missions and stuff like that. That big gear that we're near, where between the shops, that is where the gotcha system thing is, where we have to put in the crystals and stuff. Nazo, are you gonna be playing any going are you gonna be playing any newer games for like live stream wise, like you did for Persona 4 Golden? Maybe. I haven't decided. I've been thinking of going back to live streaming for you guys. I've been thinking about it. But the thing is, I don't know if I should. I kind of like doing like videos, like recording wise, cuz the thing good about recording wise is that if I had to BRB, or if I have to, like, trim anything out, I can do that. Live stream wise, you cannot edit a live stream, so if I had to BRB, we wouldn't be able to, you guys would have to sit there at a pause menu and stuff like that. Yeah, I would like to live stream again and go back to doing that, and actually, interacting with you guys in the chat, but the fact of the matter is that I kind of prefer doing recordings, like this, because then I could just edit stuff out if I needed to.
Strength gained here has been approved for use outside of the Reverie corridor, even if the boundaries have been denied. Challenging the true Reverie corridor to better your strength is required. Only then will the possibility to defy destiny be within your grasp.
So the trials that we / missions that we do here actually affect our physical strength and power outside in the real world. That's something. Let's see. Nazo, are you planning on playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? I am thinking of playing Cross Worlds when it comes out. depending on when it comes out. Because by the time that comes out, I might be either playing I might either be playing Daybreak 2 or maybe doing Daybreak, or what I might be doing is there's a couple of other games
It is for that reason
that I have my eyes on, like the like Trails in the Sky first chapter, that's coming out. Well, the remake is Yeast versus Trails in the Sky, that's coming out. Finally, for English, mind you. It was out in Japan back in 2010, but it never got an English dub until now, and that's actually coming out, and I'm planning on grabbing that if I can afford it. And then of course there's Trails Beyond Horizon, and then of course there's Digimon Story Time Strangers, which I'm planning on grabbing when that comes out. So there's like 3 Trails games on top of a Digimon game that I want to grab. So I don't know if Sonic, I do want to grab the Sonic game because 1, I love Sonic, and 2, it's a racing game, and those are the only racing games I'm good at, apparently, because I've tried to play other racing games like Need for Speed and NASCAR, and I suck at those. So so those games I won't be able to do, but for the Sonic, I was pretty good at Team Sonic Racing and Sonic All Stars Racing and All Stars Racing Transformed. I was pretty good at those. Granted, I only finished Team Sonic Racing and not All Stars Racing Transformed or All Stars Racing, when it came to the story, because those challenges, I don't want to talk about those challenges, but those challenges are way too difficult, and stuff like that. Let's see. But yeah, there's a lot of games coming out this sometime, between now and the end of this year that I want to grab. So I'm not 100% sure what's gonna actually be coming to the channel. I do know that season 3 for the channel is actually coming. Will actually be coming. Will be coming the beginning of 2026. Originally, I was gonna hold off and do the beginning of 2027, but I thought no, I don't know if I have it in me to hold off another, do another, hold off another year. Season 1, yeah, it has 771 videos. And that started back in originally back in in 23, in 2023, and then went in a little bit of in 2024, and then season 2 started in 2024 and is still going now. So I thought that by the time that the end of this year happens, would be a good time for season 3, and season 3 would start in either the beginning of 2026 or the middle of 2026, depending on one, the time, like if I'm in the middle of a playthrough, and it's gonna not end until the end, until sometime in 2026, then I would finish the game up first before starting the next season of and stuff like that. And that's probably what I'm gonna do, is do that. Also, I've been thinking, and you guys can tell me or not if this is something that you want. I was thinking of going back and making thumbnails for season 1 and season 2 and even season 3. I was thinking of making thumbnails for, like, that way when you click on a video, for season 1, 2, and 3, you would have something better to look at, instead of, for season 1 it was pretty much the first video of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and then for season 2 it was the first part of Hades. So again, I'm not sure if that's what you guys actually would want or not. So I guess you guys could let me know in the comments section. But yeah. But it's good to know that the Reverie corridor, it's pretty much like, if you guys think about it, it's like Tartarus in Persona 3, and also the old schoolhouse. It's like the old schoolhouse and the keep. The old schoolhouse from Cold Steel 1 and the keep from Cold Steel 3. Where you constantly go and level grind and do different floors and stuff like that. So it's a good area for us to, like, level grind and stuff like that. Now, I'm not sure, like, how many characters show up here, like, and I don't know the level cap system. I don't know the level cap system for this. So yeah, do not like at me about, it's this level, it's and stuff like that. No spoilers. I don't want any spoilers. Cuz when I was doing this with the other guy, me and him went through the game, and we with no spoilers, and I mainly did it not only just for me, but it was also, for him, because I was trying to show him a game, and he was interested in, and stuff like that. But so yeah, it's still hard that, and that's kind of why I'm struggling going through this for you guys. Like, I really want to and stuff like that. I really do. And the fact that, there's like, I'm 3 games now, because by the time you guys see this, hopefully Horizons comes out, but Yeah, by the time you guys see this, Horizons would probably be out, and I'm probably in Daybreak. But you guys probably wouldn't be seeing. Guys are probably not going to be seeing Daybreak for a good long while. I just kind of feel bad for him because now he's never going to get that closure of seeing the ending of the game, the ending of this arc. You know, yep. See, we got a blue crystal. The blue crystals are mini games. Red crystals are no. The blue crystals are the daydreams. The red ones are the mini games, and gold ones are are characters. Yeah, you use the crystals that you get by doing fights here, and stuff like that. And you go into the what's it called, the pedestal, and then you can spend those crystals that you receive to do pulls, and depending on that depends on what you can grab for stuff like that. The silver ones are um, are common. The blue one, silver slash blue are common. Red are see, there's a silver one. The red ones are rare, and the gold ones are super rare. So yeah. All right. We're continuing up. I'm not sure how much more we're gonna do. We might finish this, like this route, or and stuff like that, then call it. I'm not 100% sure. Because I know that this area here, like, all this is pretty much just a tutorial, giving us a little taste of it's pretty much giving us a taste of what to expect going forward in the Reverie corridor. Because I'm pretty sure the Reverie corridor is going to be like half of the game at this point, because you know we got to come here and level grind and level up and stuff like that. But again, we'll see, and we'll find out. There are a few characters I am looking forward to playing as, and I'm hoping that they show up. Like, give us the option to play as the character, like in the Reverie corridor. And then there are some characters that I would love to see that have never, that are in the story of this, but have never actually been playable. I'm not sure if they are going to show up. But one character I would love to see again, that, and we've only seen her playable, we've only seen her playable back in Cold Steel 2, is Toa. I would love to play as Toa again. Who do I think is C in this? I have a theory, but I'm not gonna really go into that theory yet. But I think I already know who C is in this. And if my hunch is correct, I am not surprised that they went with went that route. Oh, we got a trophy. Also, just to let you guys know that Yeast versus Trails in the Sky game that only has characters from Trails in the Sky, and just to let you guys know, the one character that's outside of that is actually Lloyd Banning's. He's the only crossbow slash non Trails in the Sky character that is going to be in that game. And then, of course, as you guys know, the Yeast side. I don't know everyone from Yeast because I've only played. I've only done Yeast 9 and Yeast 10, so I haven't really played like the older games. And from what I'm seeing, they're going up to Yeast, I think 6 or 7, I think, because I don't recognize any of the characters from the Yeast side besides Adol and Doggy or Doji or whatever the friend, the blue-haired friend. And nothing against Yeast, because I did like playing 9 and 10, but I prefer the Trails franchise more. So, but I'm hoping that versus the versus game's gonna do good, because I would love to see another one where that's more modern, that has the characters from Sky, not just from Sky, but from the Crossbell games and Cold Steel and Daybreak. Because it's not very often that games do like a crossover type game. And from what I've seen, because I did see the trailer, and stuff like that, it looks interesting, It looks interesting because it looks like, a Smash Bros. Game, having 4 characters on the screen, and you go and and you fight, but the map is so big, so you gotta like move around on the map and stuff like that, and you gotta attack. I mean, that's different, like I've never played a game like that, so it looks interesting. Now, actually, now that I think about it, the only game that's similar to that would have to be that and this is very old at this point, but I think it's called J Stars or something like that. It was a fighting game, but it had like animated characters, like One Piece and Dragon Ball and stuff like that, and Naruto. The maps were pretty big, but you did have to go and find your opponent and fight and stuff like that. Or J Plus or something like that. I don't remember the name of the game. And the only other game that they did that's similar, that's more recent, that you guys would probably recognize would be Jump Force. Let me see if I can find that game, because I have the game.
Oh, that light over there. Yeah, we have the advantage.
Crimson flag! Now! There!
Yeah, it's J-Star. It's J-Star's Victory Plus. And then of course Jump Force, which I do have, but I haven't played Jump Force. That one's not as exciting. I do wonder if we get to play as the Angel of Slaughter, the girl that used to be the Angel of Slaughter, I think it's Rhyme or something like that. Rhyme. I'm not sure. The pink-haired with the pink-haired girl with the scythe. I don't remember her name. I always get her confused with Reen. I would say that I really like Reverie's combat a lot in this. Like, I really do like the that they give you a lot of options, like not just your quartz and your crafts and stuff like that, but the like the overdrive type thing, the all out thing that you do, and then your supers and stuff like that. There's a gold one right there. But yeah, I love the fact that the game gives you, all these mechanics and stuff like that. So, okay, so we have 3 opponents here, or 3 waves. But if you guys are wondering, Nazo, are you planning on watching the new Lilo and Stitch live action? I've already seen it. Not impressed. I am not impressed. They made Jumba and Pleakley human. They did not have Gantu in it. They rewritten 90% of the movie. It's not good. And Disney thinks that it is, but it's not. It's horrible. They didn't lose to anything like competing wise. They didn't lose to anything like the Mufasa the Lion King did to Sonic. And I'm guessing that's why they think that that they did good, that Lilo and Stitch did good, but no, it didn't. It's pretty bad. And I'm not saying it because I am anti Disney right now. It's more on the line, because I will praise Disney when they actually do a good movie. Like I love Inside Out too, and that's the only good movie that I've seen so far from Disney in this current in the past in the past 10 years. In the past 10 years, that's the only good Disney movie that I've seen. And I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Disney. I grew up on Disney and stuff like that. So it's very sad that, Disney's the way it is right now. Let's just say that. Okay, that's a silver. I'm trying to gather all of the all of the stuff right now. I don't want to miss a thing and come back. But anyway, I did see the trailer for Freaky Friday 2, aka Freakier Friday, and that actually looks good. I'm hoping that movie does good because that might be Disney's saving grace right now. And I'm not saying that because because I'm not saying that because I like Lindsay Lohan. It's more on the line that I want Disney to succeed and I want them to have, good movies. And right now they don't have good movies. So I would love Freakier Friday to do good. I would love that. That would be amazing for them to do good. I've only seen now if we're talking about like Freaky Friday, I've never seen the 77 version. I've only seen the 95 version. Disney did a version in 1995 that was on Disney Channel that I watched all the time. I loved that version. Then the 2003 version with Lindsay Lohan, I've only seen that once. And then in 2018, Disney did another Disney Channel movie version, and that one, from what I heard, that one is a musical, and that one is crap. From what I've heard, that one is crap. From what I've heard, which is sad because I want Disney to do good. And since that one did horrible, I'm hoping that Freakier Friday does good, and stuff like that. I would also love to see a version where guys switch, because from what I've seen from all these versions, it's always been a mother and daughter. It's always been a mother and daughter thing. It's never been, or in this, a mother, daughter, granddaughter, and stepdaughter, apparently. But again, it's always been the girls that have switched and never the guys. And I would love to see a version where it shows, the guys switching, like, because they're saying that, a father and son can't argue, that it has to be like a mother and daughter type thing. Yeah, sorry. Father and sons have core, arguments and and stuff like that too. It's not just a mother and daughter thing. So again, I would love for them to do a switch with a father and son. Let's see, free. Any let's see, any movies are you looking forward to? Um, as of right now, the only one that I'm really looking forward to is Sonic the Hedgehog 4, and that's not coming out until 2020. Not until 2028. So that's not coming out until 2028. Um, there has not been no. There is no movie. Um, I mean, yeah, Freakier Friday looks good, but the fact of the matter is that it's more of a chick flick. It's not really for guys. So I don't know if if there's going to be a new Transformers movie, and stuff like that. But I would love to see more of the Transformers film, because in the last Transformers one, which was Beast Wars, or Rise of the Beasts, which was technically Transformers 7. I would love, at the end there, it showed the main character getting a job at GI Joe. So I would love to see Transformers 8 and dive into more of that, like showing the guy at his job and stuff like that, and the brother. And because I'm still curious about how's the brother going to get better, because from I'm not going to spoil, but the little brother ends up getting, he's sick, and that's kind of why the older brother is even takes on the job that he does, because they promised that they would find a cure for the brother and stuff like that. So again, I've only seen the movie once. I would say my favorite Transformers, like the live action ones, I would have to say Transformers 3, Dark Side of the Moon. One's good, but it's starting to show its age. Or not 8, but two's okay. Like, it's good for like a sequel, like, and stuff like that. Like, if you look and stuff like that, like it does its job, but it's not really like a massive threat. um Dark Side of the Moon actually does good, and that's when we first see like Cybertron in in the picture and stuff like that. Like they they show that. So that's something. Um, the So that's good. You know, that's a good thing. Um, and then for the fourth movie, they changed the cast, and I wasn't very too happy about that. The fifth movie was good. Um, the fifth movie was good. Sixth movie was okay. Um, and then the seventh movie, you know, is the one with the kid. They're saying that that Bumblebee is the sixth movie, but and I haven't seen Bumblebee, but like I like the character. Don't get me wrong, I love the character, but you know, he got his own movie. I have not seen it. It reminds me of Herbie Fully Loaded, which I like more, and stuff like that. So, and the fact that they do reference it, but I'm hating how Optimus Prime is acting in these later movies. Ever since the fourth movie, ever since they got rid of, they replaced, what's, they replaced, Shia LaBeouf, and, you know, got rid of Sam. Optimus has totally changed for the worst. I'm not, like, and he gets worse and worse and worse in movies, he's, I think it was either the fifth, it was either the fourth or fifth film I have to rewatch, but in one of them, Optimus actually kills a human, and it's not, and don't, I'm not saying that the human didn't deserve it, because he did. He did deserve it, but the fact that, you know, up to that point, Optimus was, you know, the one that was lenient towards humans and was wanting to give humans a chance and stuff like that. Now in these later movies, he, like, ever since they got rid of Sam, he's like against humans, and then he even kills one in one of the movies. So it's like, what the hell? What happened to you? Are you serious? Okay, so the game's making us go all the way back. Go all the way back. Yep, see, right there. That is blocked off. So now this is more like, what's it called? See right there, that is that's the crystals we need. But that is more of, the game, that was more like, what's that called? Like Tartarus there, because, oh, they're gonna block us off at you know, they blocked us off. So now, just like they did in Tartarus, where you can only advance after you take down a full moon boss, here we have to wait until we take down something in the actual story in order to advance. So I hate that. So now it's like, okay, now we got to advance the actual story.
These quantified goals may serve as a guide with which to measure progress. All visitors are advised to regularly confirm available master missions.
Okay, so everyone that shows up has to do these missions, and they have to pass them. Okay. I wonder if if C and his group's gonna show up in this, in the corridor here. Because right now we've only seen Reen and Lloyd's group. Yep, so here's the missions. Okay, so we only did one. Okay.
To unlock new possibilities within the Reverie corridor. Permissions now granted for visitors to unlock new functionalities that will ease future trials.
Okay. So what they're saying is that there are going to be rewards for us to after we do these missions. Yep. So after we do these after we do the missions to get these purple crystals, and then you use those crystals to help us with unlock stuff, like to improve the tree, it looks like, or to improve what, you can actually fish here? Oh, okay. Oh, that thing was huge. That fish was huge. Okay. Okay. You saw that door there? Those are more like, like how those chests were. Okay, so that's one of the shops. Yep, that's one of the shops. Oh, yep. See, that's where the clothes are. Some of the glasses, some of the outfits, the hair. Okay, yep, hair. Let's grab the hair for Ash. Okay. I'm not sure if we should buy all those. Okay, so that can work for anyone. So I'm not sure if we should, but then again, we probably should. That way, if what if we get new? What if it changes? And or what if we miss it and it doesn't come back? Oh, look at all that hair. Oh, and oh, that's where the. Okay. Okay, that's where. Oh no, not is that the board? Is that the card game from Cold Steel 3 and 4? Oh God, no. Okay, so a towel. Um. Yep, more money. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's the healing items. That's how we upgrade our weapon. Now, I'm not sure if buying all of them now is good or not. We'll see. I do know that a lot of our characters do need upgrades, though. Yeah, let's check the purple. Purple Force, okay. Okay, so that's where we get those, yep, the slots. So the purple one is where we get the court is where the court system is. The orange one is where we get like the customization stuff. But this is where we get our the purple one is where we get our like character like the courts and upgrading them and stuff like that. So that's good to know. Oh yeah, see that's much better. We've got like the orange hair now.
New contents available.
Oh yeah, see right there. We had to go there to we had to purchase that to activate it. So if you guys are wondering, Nazo, why didn't you go back to go back up to go there to because you got like the crystals? Well, because of the fact that it needs to be activated first. So now that it's activated, we can go back up there. Yep. Yep, see the pedestal. Yep, and it's telling us about the crystals. Or the stones. Yep, and I've already explained that. See, those are the crystals. Gold is the character, the blue is the daydream, the red is the mini games, and the others are like cosmetics. So let's see what the blue one is. That's a daydream. And I'll explain those later when they come more during the time that it goes available. Oh, see right there. The game was doing it, but it's pretty much a what if. It's like showing an event that happened in the past. It's pretty much an event that happened in the past that pretty much. But it's technically a what if as well. And if you guys are wondering, you can technically watch them, but if you hit watching a daydream, They cannot be skipped. Trust me, I've tried.
to make use of these services to raise the chances of realizing their own destinies. All garden systems confirmed to be operational. Connection between the black beard and the outside world stabilized. Visitors are instructed to make physical contact with the mirror to return to the outside world.
So if we want to go to the outside world, go back to normal, we have to touch that mirror. Now, there is another way that I've noticed, but the game won't tell us that you can do it. Because the first time you have to do it, but outside of that, like if you're in the, you can actually, like if you're in the middle of a character's story, you can actually hit the button to go to the trails to walk and switch between the paths, and you can return that way. And yes, you can actually return here into the Reverie corridor during any time of the story, which is fantastic. I love that. I cannot take Elliot seriously with that mask. That mask with Lloyd actually fits him. I cannot take him seriously. Granted, I don't take him seriously before either, but now I can't even take him more seriously even now. Okay. Yep, now that's showing you the garden. And showing you what every single icon is. There we go. He looks a lot better in black hair than he does with his brown. Oh, yep, see, here we go. But I think we're gonna stop it here, and I'll show you guys that daydream next time, and we'll continue on next time with more Trails into Reverie and stuff like that. So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me, and I'll catch you guys next time for more Trails into Reverie. Goodbye, everyone.